Hello all, how are you doing? I am back with a candle review for you today. I am going to review Cinnamon Frosting from Bath & Body Works. This is a phenomenal candle, so if you want to hear more about it, go ahead and keep watching. Alright, so Cinnamon Frosting is kind of, a classic. This is definitely a return. This is not a new scent this year. This was like half off during the SAS sale. From what I observed, the Made with Love collection went away pretty quickly at the SAS sale, at least at my store. So I don't know if you can get your hands on one of these now, but if you already have your hands on it and are waiting to burn it, it's pretty awesome, I do have to say. I actually snagged another one of these. It was a while ago, but I do have a backup, and I'm really glad that I did because it is definitely awesome. So let's just start off with the packaging here. This is the front. I actually don't like this label as much as the other Made with Love ones. I think this one is somewhat boring, and it kind of is odd. It has kind of like a paper bag type kind of brownish colored paper behind it, and then it's got these little green stars, and then it has the heart. And I'm like, the stars look kind of 4th of July-y to me. I don't know. And then the ribbon's just plain. It doesn't have anything special. It's just kind of plain. And then it has the little tag, of course, that says Cinnamon Frosting. The lid is the typical Made with Love lid. Let me turn it over there. It is just the Made with Love lid. And these lids are, of course, the ones that have the little kind of bottle cap appearance on the side. And the wax is a really pretty kind of like a, it's not a vibrant red, but it's kind of like a muted red, like a deep salmon almost. It is red, but it's not like primary color red. It's kind of a unique colored wax. It's a phenomenal scent. So, packaging, I didn't think this was the cutest. I love the Made with Love collection, but I think that this one was probably the most boring packaging out of the candles in that collection. So I'd really only give it like a 7 out of 10. It's not hideous, of course, but it's just not, phenomenal. So it says, on the bottom, it says, top off holiday celebrations with the scrumptious scent of grated cinnamon and cloves, vanilla bean, and whipped buttercream. So according to the description, this has 4 things in it: cinnamon, cloves, vanilla bean, and buttercream. This definitely is not just a plain cinnamon candle, like the holiday candle that just smelled like, Red Hot's very cinnamon. This one is not just plain cinnamon, and it's just really appealing. So I would say out of those 4 things that it says it has in it, of course the primary note that you are going to smell is cinnamon. It definitely is a cinnamon candle, but you really do smell the like buttercream icing. It reminds me of like, I don't know, if you made like a cinnamon cake or a cake with a whole bunch of cinnamon on it. I know how to make this snickerdoodle cake, and it tastes exactly like a snickerdoodle cookie, kind of that cinnamony taste, but you put buttercream icing on it, and it really, to me, smells like that cake a lot. So I would say, I would say there's probably cloves in there, and the vanilla bean, that kind of goes with buttercream, because buttercream icing has kind of a vanilla-y smell. So really, if I had to just kind of explain it plainly, you smell the cinnamon first, but it has a buttercream, kind of creamy, vanilla-y scent mixed in with the cinnamon, so that the cinnamon is not overpowering. It's not like really spicy like I said, the holiday candle. It's not just an in-your-face cinnamon candle. It's kind of watered down and mixed with that buttercream smell, and it is just really just appealing. It is a wonderful scent. It's like a creamy, cinnamony, I don't know. It's awesome. So I would say the appeal on this is like a 9 out of 10. Now, of course, if you don't like cinnamon scents at all, you're gonna hate it. But it's kind of like bakery and cinnamon together, like a cinnamon bun or something. It doesn't smell like the cinnamon bun, the pumpkin cinnamon bun candle, but it's a really nice mixture of the two. So I really like it. It is definitely a keeper as far as the scent, and it is unique when you put it up next to just a plain cinnamon candle. So I would say the scent appeal on this is like a 9 out of 10, at least for me. I absolutely adored this candle. It smelled so delicious, but I am a fan of cinnamon scents, so you know, take that or leave that. Coming from my perspective, someone who loves cinnamon candles, I thought it was just amazing, but it wasn't just all spicy cinnamon. It was a beautiful mixture. Another thing that I really loved about this candle is the throw. This candle is incredibly strong. It filled up probably, I don't know, 2 rooms. It is incredibly strong. It is probably an 8 or a 9 on the throw. It's one of the stronger candles, especially that I burned this holiday season, because there's been a couple of duds, but really strong candle. It easily filled up like 2 large rooms in my house. Really good throw. Definitely stronger than others that I've recently burned, that's for sure. The last thing is the performance. This candle, I'm telling you, I have had a lot of luck with the Made with Love collection. The mint mocha bark was a little iffy on the burn, but the pumpkin gingerbread was just completely flawless. This one is just completely flawless. Mary Cookie was amazing. This collection is really coming out on top. It's kind of like one of the winners from the holiday season. I'm kind of like 3 out of 4 that have burned perfectly. And Mint Mocha Bark was definitely not the worst candle I've ever burned. It kind of drowned the wicks a little bit. But this one, perfect. I mean, it burned perfect start to finish, no issues at all. Flames were nice and high. It was kicking out the smell. No wicks were drowning. It didn't have like the huge, you know, mushrooms at the top of the wicks where you thought it was going to burn your house down. I didn't even have to trim the wicks. It was just perfect. The wax pool was huge. It was just beautiful. It was a perfectly performing candle. I literally have no complaints at all. It burned kind of fast, but you know, a lot of times if your candles are just really burning the way they're supposed to, they're not going to last as long as some others that are just barely hanging on for dear life. So it was a perfect burn. I've got to say 10 out of 10 on the performance. There's absolutely not one thing I can say bad about how the candle performed. Throw 8 or 9 out of 10. Really incredibly strong appeal, probably a 9 out of 10. I love this candle. The packaging just doesn't do it justice, is all I can really say. I think the packaging should be as phenomenal as the scent and the throw and the performance are, and the packaging is just very dull. It looks just very meh, very just kind of lame, kind of boring and dead, not a lot of color, not very vibrant. I just kind of don't think that the label really does it justice, but it is awesome. I am so glad that I have another one before these went away. Since it has so much buttercream in it, I don't really think this has to be burned around like the holiday season. I think this would be fine really any type of year, just as kind of like a basic sort of bakery-ish candle with a little bit of spice. So maybe something really good for like your kitchen, or if you had like a den with a fireplace. It's just very homey. Since it's just kind of mixed in with the buttercream, I don't really see this as a holiday candle. I know cinnamon frosting, but I really think this is a good year-round one. So I am glad that I have another one, because I will probably burn another one before it hopefully comes back again next year. I know this is the 2nd year for cinnamon frosting. It may be the 3rd. I don't exactly remember, but it'll probably come back again next year. It seems like one that, you know, they're going to keep releasing because a lot of people love it. So just watch for it. If you see it at your SAS sale still, which is ending today, I think, the 19th. Yeah. But if you see it, you know, pick it up. It's really awesome. So yeah, that's what I thought about cinnamon frosting. I really think it's an awesome candle. Loved it. Really glad that I have a second one, because I will probably be burning another one before next year. It is really a good one, I gotta tell you. So let me know what you guys thought of cinnamon frosting. I have done enough praise on it and rambling about how awesome it is to me. So let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.